I see plays here. These plays involve cards, and those cards do a lot of things. So let's start with this little guy. This little guy will allow me to summon 2 additional little guys. Once these little additional guys come into play, this will allow me to play this additional guy. Because this additional guy is in play now, this will actually allow me to play this additional guy. Because I've now played this additional guy, he activates his additional guy, which allows me to activate my additional guy. So now, this additional guy swings to this additional guy. So now, this additional guy can now hit this guy. Then, I can mutate this guy into that guy. These guys can trade into this thing. I can now lightning bolt these people and then summon 2 additional guys while this guy gets 7+7 and this guy goes face. Free real estate! I didn't play around the 3rd mind control deck. I forgot about it. Forgot about it. The power of the unturned button. What up, Luke? If you think you look homeless, you should see me. I'm trying to grow out my beard for the first time. Oh yeah, first beards are a little wonky because like, not everything grows equally. Like, weird shit pops up and you're like, whoa, 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 what's going on? Well, I'm always coining, but am I coining the evil totem or am I coining the underbelly angler? I think I'm gonna go with the angler. See if this is takes me to the promised land. Oh, I think it just might. Why would you give me a Murloc when I have a card that says when I play a Murloc, it generates a Murloc? Now you tell me how you think that's a good idea. I'm gonna have to ask you how you thought this was a good idea. I wanna know where in the textbook it said, when your opponent has this card, give them Murlocs. I wanna know where it says that in the textbook, boys. Please, where's the textbook? Whip it out. What page? What chapter? Is it chapter Silly Goose? Not only that, but my facial hair got inspiration from my pubes and decided to curl up and grow in all directions. All right. Well, that's exciting. And then once, I just picked her. Hey, how you doing over here, by the way? It's me. I'm going left, hey, aka going right, by the way. Show me good loving, make it alright. Chapter 42, page 69 of the handbook, boy. The reason I traded with the angler is because if he had true silver dankness, this was gonna die anyway. So I figured keeping our unit alive was of the uttermost interest. Maybe Scargill was good there because then all the Murlocs we got would only cost 1, and then we could play like a really big board. But I'm hoping we'll just have lethal next turn. Yeah, it took me a really long time to get whatever these are things. These little things that go down and meet with the other hairs over here. Yeah, this took a long time. It was like a patchy fucking... It was a bunch of nothing for a long time. It was a bunch of nothing. And then finally it started to be like, hey, how you doing? I was like, oh shit, how you doing? It's like, no problem, man, I'm making my way down. I said, all right, you go down. And now we got this, and this. And then there was like a spot somewhere, like, right here, I think. This area, like, wouldn't grow in. So it was like, it would come down, looking strong, get to this area and go, and there's just a giant hole in here. There's still, you can kind of see it, there's kind of like a, it's not as filled. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. I don't know what's going on with that at all. I just decided, you know what? I'd rather not. I was like, oh, is that right?
Speak to me.
Oh, baby.
I will not be rushed.
I want to go to Karamja. There's a bunch of bologna sauce. I can't wait from the oh my god, holy shit, what the moment. Yeah, it's a good moment. It's a good moment. Like, hey, how you doing? It's like, I'm pretty good, how are you? What are you doing? Oh, you can saw me down? I see. Okay. Alright, well the coffee's gone, which means we move to the more go-go juice. Previous question, Omar. Is Murloc Sham Sham or Murloc Pally better? I think they're both good. Murloc Paladin is probably easier. Murloc Shaman is very explosive. It's very explosive. I mean, both decks are explosive, but I don't know, man. They're both like the same deck. They're both kind of just like the same deck. One of them plays a whole bunch of Murlocs by turn 4, and it's very dependent on that. The other one is like, it just plays Murlocs and you kill your opponent. I don't think, hey, if you want to play Murlocs, you could just switch in between the two. See which one you like most. I think they're pretty inexpensive, right? Like the Murloc Shaman doesn't even run Hagatha. And the reason being is you kill your opponent before turn 8, and if you don't, you'll lose. Which makes the deck really simple. You know, what was I saying? I was saying something about, yes. So the elliptical. Holy comma. I'll continue this thought in a second. I just gotta see what kind of juicy juice. Oh my god, we got the fish flinger. The elliptical, haven't been on the elliptical in a long time, right? And when I go on the elliptical, I put it on like fat burn, right? And then I put that shit to like make me have a heart rate of 165. And I put it up for 45 minutes. So we schmoovin', right? We schmoove. But the problem with this is that we hadn't been on the elliptical in a really long time, right? So when you don't do something for a really long time, and then you do that thing, it's hard. So I died today. Oh, Deku, that's like light. I used to, when I was going to the gym at my prime, that was my warm-up. I would jog to the gym. I would do 45 minutes on the elliptical at 165 heart rate, and then I would do my workout, and then I would jog home. You could be like, it was ridiculous. It was a little much. He's gonna play Dino-matic Dog. We don't like that card. I probably shouldn't even play the Mermy. But yeah, I don't do that anymore. No more Prime. There's no more Prime. Since you've been gone. Well, you have to start with it, right? Like I've been doing, I've been doing the 165 for 45 for like 2 years now, on and off. Not always, but sometimes. Oh, he's summoning the armadillo. Armadillo is online. All right, how do I want to do this? Something like this. Maybe a little something like this. Since you've been gone, I can't meme for the first time. Yeah, yeah. I get what it. It might have been a mistake to play the Mermy. I don't want a hero power because if he brawls, I need my sea giant to live. Why did I order the minions like that? Because then he would have killed my totem. Like this going down to 3 or this going down to like whatever doesn't make any significant impact at all. The impact of that is like very little, right? All right, well, I know I'm hitting him in the face for a lot. I guess I didn't need to do this. Yeah, I didn't need to. Whatever. This guy's taking 16 to the dongers. Do I play around Brawl? I don't know, man. I'd probably play around it. What you got for me, big boy? Omega? Oh, he's looking. He's searching. He may not have what he needs to succeed. Is big boy Sea Giant gonna get it done? He's looking for a taunt. He's floundering. He's floundering. He's schmoving. Can't keep up with the footwork. This is what you like to see if you're a Shaq fan out there. Shaq went for a 3 and found the shot. This is what we like to see here. It's a one-on-one situation.
You stand before King.
Whenever I see Thunderhead and I get a bunch of overload cards, I keep the hand. I just say, you know what, game? You know what's best for me. I say, okay, man. You say, okay, man. I think the lady cut it a little too short, though. You know? This is looking real short. Like, this is looking real short. So we'll see how it works out. I was jogging to the gym, and like the last car in the line was an Audi. And there's a guy that pulled up in a white minivan. By the way, if you could have any color of minivan, don't pick white. It just makes me think there's a bunch of children in the back. Anyway, he rolls down his window and he goes, "Hey!" I'm like, "The fuck?" Right? Like, the fuck are you catcalling me? And he goes, "Is that your Audi?" I'm like, what the hell? Like, why do you think that's my Audi? I don't know, I'm just asking. What do you mean you're just asking? Weird, right? Why are you asking me if that's my Audi?
For my glory.
Anyway, I said, no, it's not my Audi. I wish that was my Audi. He's like, oh, okay. And then he drove away. Like, was he gonna steal it? what was happening there? I honestly have no idea what was going on there. Snipe? No snack. This deck is cool. I stream sniped Joe with it earlier. Well, who's Joe? And why were you stream sniping him? That's mean. Well, I have it's a high likelihood here that, you know, there's bad mojo with these secrets. So let's try to think this through. I'm done thinking. It's time to move. Let's test for freezing. Sneaky snakes! Oh, you so sneaky. Yo, mama. Oh! I got.
Shall we make a storm?
Sorry, this turn, it was like really funky. I had to figure this one out. I wasn't too sure. This was a funky turn. But I think we did well. I think we got it done. Whenever you know I'm like, whenever I stop talking and I'm actually playing the game, gears are moving. Gears are moving. And as many gears as I don't have a lot of gears, okay? But the small amount of gears that happen to be in my small amount of brain package, oh, they're moving. You should be scared. Every time that happens, be like, Rob's not talking, he's thinking, we need to be frightened.
I wonder.
But it looked like it did all right. So this definitely looks like we're killing him. I mean, I don't know the numbers, but the numbers tell me 3, 6, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20. And those are some good fucking numbers. So we use those numbers and we smash him in the face. That's some good shit right there. I honestly don't think you can live up to that promise. So are you lying? We don't lie around these parts, boy. Because if you're lying, these two cards win games, right? So do I keep these? Maybe not. Who knows, man? We could look for bigger and better things. Let's hold them and see how it works out. If we lose this game, we'll know that Mutate and Flesh Ripper are not cards we want to keep. See, now you're adding requirements. I mean, if you might be near me, like what is this? You tell me to play a song, you give me a hug, and now you're adding on these like extensions. You're like a commercial, and at the end of the commercial, it's like another whole commercial, but you can't actually hear it because the person's whispering to you. They're like, could cause heart disease, death, minor strokes, blood clots. I think if you want your song, there's only one thing you can do. Give me your Twitch Prime! Yeah, everybody on Amazon Prime gets Twitch Prime for free, and with Twitch Prime, you can recommend a song when you sub. Hashtag sellout. Oh shit, my Murloc's dead. All right, what do we do now? My life is over. All right, I guess I just hero power. I don't want to overload. We have a 4-mana card in our hand, and we want to play that 4-mana card. Hey Rob, how's it going? I personally had a brain fart. I checked my online bank account and found a charge. I didn't realize it was a bill payment was charged to Florida, so I called my bank to go through the process of getting it removed. Before we finished, I realized my mistake, and I just had to go through the process of unblocking my card. Korean Jesus, could it possibly have been when you gifted, what was it, 5 to 10 subs? Was that it? Was it when you gifted subs? Oh! Oh! I see plays here. These plays involve cards, and those cards do a lot of things. So let's start with this little guy. This little guy will allow me to summon 2 additional little guys. Once these little additional guys come into play, this will allow me to play this additional guy. Because this additional guy is in play now, this will actually allow me to play this additional guy. Because I've now played this additional guy, he activates his additional guy, which allows me to activate my additional guy. So now, this additional guy swings to this additional guy. So now, this additional guy can now hit this guy. Then, I can mutate this guy into that guy. These guys can trade into this thing. I can now lightning bolt these people and then summon 2 additional guys while this guy gets 7+7 and this guy goes face. Free real estate. Now what does this hunter do? He's face to face. He's in a one-on-one situation here with a field full of guys. That attack tells me one thing. Freezing trap. Kidding. Explosive trap. And because that's an explosive trap, and I will get fucked if I attack, I'm attacking. Hell yeah, I'm attacking. I don't give a shit. I'm hitting you right in the mouth, boy. I didn't really have a choice there. Attacks need to be attacked.
I will shoot
Ooh, that's gonna give him a Zephyrus. Or it could give him a Saement. Either way, bad things happen. So Zephyrus is gonna give him a Silence, and then that makes my guy, what does he turn into, a 5/5? Alright, that's fine. I don't give a shit. But think about this. If I could just draw the other lightning bolt, how much is that? 6, 5, 11. I don't need lightning bolt. I don't even know what I need. It ain't that card. Not that card. If I go face and put him at 9, there's not like any burst in my deck. And if I trade, like, Samet just gets me, right? So I think my only option is I hit him in the face. And then, like, this totem gives me the spell lackey. Oh, never mind. It gave me the minion one. Alright, never mind. I just lose. GG. I was the explosive trap top deck. Oh, actually, I can still win. I can draw lightning bolt, and then this. Okay. Let me see here. We're gonna hit him with this. All right. Okay. We're gonna do this card. Okay. We're gonna play this card. Okay. Ooh, I don't know about that one. How much damage does he have? He has 10, 13, 14, 18, 20. Okay, I've got to kill something here. Okay, I don't play this weapon because I don't want him to know I have it in my hand. Because he could play like a weapon removal card, not Misha. Fuck, he's a Misha. Oh, that's so good. So now I lose. Oh yeah, I lose. Because if I draw a lightning bolt here, I would have won. Don't draw a lightning bolt, game. Don't use my RNG like this. Zap. Damn, I would have won. If he wouldn't have got taunt here, I would have won. Because I could have zapped a minion and then went face with the one attack minion. All right, well, let's see if this is a freezing. Because if this was a freezing, this attack would have never went off anyway, right? So I guess we'll just swing here and see if that's a freezing. Okay. All right, so easiest win condition ever, boys. I replay the rat. I get this spell person. The spell person gets me a lava burst and I win the game. Mm-hmm. 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 I can't do anything with this. Don't forget to read the dono. Oh shit. I'm sorry. We were captivated by that game.